What's going on, guys? Matt's doing some work over here, and I'm editing some vlogs of our trip. As I've been editing, I've actually stumbled upon a vlog we shot back in June, back in the summer when we were here for Born Free, when we shipped our bikes here. So we wanted to share that vlog with you, and here it is right now. Enjoy.
Yeah. It's a good one. So we never actually finished this vlog, so stay tuned to the end because I'm actually going to give a little update to everything at the very end of the vlog. You got to watch all the way through.
Well, we made it to California. The bikes made it to California. They got here, what?
They got here the morning after I arrived. I got in at about 9 p.m. on Monday, previous Monday, and they got in 6:30 a.m. the next day.
We use TFX International, and it couldn't have gone smoother.
It was so easy.
In the last vlog, you would have seen us load up the bikes into their truck. Less than a week, they got here.
Yeah, it was good.
We threw the Apple Air tags into the bike, so we were like tracking them. I remember like looking like, we're like, oh damn, they're like in Arizona already. Like,
yeah, they were
like
flying
2-3 days or something.
So we're on a pretty small street right now. They were delivered here, and it was a big truck that came on, and you managed to pull it on the street, unloaded it. It was a double-decker. There was a really nice old FXRT on the truck as well. It was from Toronto, and a guy from California, I think somewhere in Southern California, bought it and had it shipped.
So if you're in Canada looking to get your bikes in California, definitely recommend them. But so far, riding in California is a dream. Lane splitting. We were ripping the PCH last night.
Yeah.
A little test run, and yeah.
All right, so we're filming a vlog today for a very specific reason. When I got here, I did riding right away, and I found when I was getting up to some pretty good speeds, I actually started getting buffeting. And if you've watched our previous vlogs, you know I put in the 10-inch Clockworks windshield, and it was great. But recently I've noticed, again, if I get up to some more serious speeds, I'm getting hit right on the top of my helmet, and it's just my helmet's shaking like crazy. It's pretty bad for the buffeting. Now, that being said, that's not an issue with Clockworks. There's nothing wrong with the quality of this thing and the look of it. It really is a really good windshield. It's just my height. So I did a little bit of digging around right after I got here, and I ended up talking with Craig at Clearview. He ended up recommending I go with an extra large windshield. Now, reason being is I'm 6'1", but he asked what my inseam was. So my inseam is actually a 30 length. So I've got a really tall torso. So then because of that, he asked, he's like, okay, you gotta go with an XL based on, you know, your height, your inseam. Normally, Clearview, their production time's about 4 weeks out. He managed to get one to me in a week. So he had one, I think in stock, a dark gray one, an XL, what I needed in stock. I think he said it had like a minor blemish, a little like blemish of like the size of an eyelash or something. I can't even find it. But so he rushed it to me. I got it in a week. Clearview's customer service was amazing. They got it to me right away. Like I said, I talked to me about my height, everything. It was great. So I think for me, it's just not quite the right angle, height, all of that. So we're gonna get the Clearview on today. All right, so I'm just getting the hardware set up. And one thing I really like about Clearview is they actually give you new hardware to use. Because if you've watched our previous videos, using the stock or installing kind of that stock hardware on the new windshield is a bit of a pain to do. To the point where I was almost breaking the little, what do we call them, eyelets. So Dan had to help me do it, or had to do it for me because I couldn't do it. So I really like that they give you new hardware. They even kind of they set one of the pieces up for you to show you how, I don't know if you can see it, but how you need to do it. And then you set the rest up. So, I mean, good on Clearview for this one. So we're gonna put this new shield up against the other one. That's roughly how it sits. You can see that the new one is a little, I'm gonna say maybe like, what, about an inch taller. Actually, maybe a little more. 1.5, 2 inches taller. And the angle is also more upright. It's got less of a flare, it looks like, but still flares out, but not as much as the Clockworks. It also leans more forward. So we'll see what this does. We're gonna get it on and go for a little test ride, see how it does.
Let's roll some nice B-roll. You guys like the B-roll, right?
right. So we just put the Clearview shield on. If you notice here, I kept the plastic on it. Reason being is Clearview allows you to exchange these if it's the wrong height, or you know, if there's something wrong with it, or wrong height, whatever it might be. They allow you to exchange it as long as this plastic's still on. So we kept it, we screwed everything on, we kept the plastic on. We're gonna go for a ride, test it out, and if it's good, we pull the plastic off. That's pretty much it. Very easy to install, which was really nice. I really like, if you're not familiar with these shields, it's about 1.5 inches wider here, so it gives you a larger, theoretically it gives you a larger pocket of air.
I feel like it's like slightly straighter up.
Yeah.
And
it
taller,
definitely is, yeah.
taller looking. Let's test the shield out. We'll give you a review right after. If it's good, we're obviously going to take that plastic off. So,
you know what else we got to do though? So I have these OG highway bars, and I put this grip tape on the rear ones for my passenger. You can get that grip tape, I mean it's just grip tape, but you can get it through Original Garage. And I put it on there for my lady because she found she can keep her feet a little more sturdy. So if you look, I got it on the back, not the front, and it's kind of bugging me. I wouldn't normally put it on the front, but I feel like I have to now just to make it cohesive, you know? So we're gonna do that too. These are the little pieces. You just get them. You have the option to get them when you get their crash bars.
gotta give this a clean.
All right, so a bunch of our footage the other day got damaged, I guess, or didn't record properly. So I want to go over this again. We finished up a test ride the other day, and actually we were out all day yesterday. I was riding with this windshield, so I wanted to go over kind of my thoughts on it. I'm finding a lot better body protection and wind protection than the Clockworks for me. I am still getting head buffeting at higher speeds. It's pretty high speeds. What I want to do is I'm actually going to I have my 6-inch Clockworks shield as well here, so I'm actually going to put this back on because I want to try to figure out where the wind's coming from, like, or what's happening. Why am I still getting buffeting regardless of kind of what shield I have on? I think regardless though, I'm going to keep this on because I love the way this one looks most. But we're going to throw this on quick, go for a little rip on the freeway and see where the buffeting's happening. But if anybody else has any tips or suggestions, please let me know, because seems to be, for me, no matter what, at a certain speed I'm getting buffeting. Maybe that's just the way it is, but it's freeway speeds and we're cooking when we're feeling the buffeting. So let's get this on. All right, so I got the smaller Clockwork shield on now, so we're gonna go out for another test ride and see how it goes.
All right, we just got back from another test ride. Matt put the 6-inch Clockworks on. So give the viewers a review of all 3 windshields that you have. What's your favorite? Which one are you gonna keep on? Let's hear it.
This was the first one I got other than stock, and I liked it, but I thought I was getting buffeting. So I was like, oh, I'm tall, I need a bigger one. I got the 10-inch one. That one I actually noticed significant head buffeting on. So as you know, I got the Clearview extra large shield, and that one gave me really good body protection. It gives you like a bigger pocket of air because it's wider, but I was still getting hit at the top of my head, and it was shaking my head at really high speeds. So we just went out on the freeways and put this back on. Because of its height in relation to mine, I only get hit in the face with clean air. So I'm not getting any head buffeting. I'm getting hit in the chest with the air. I believe that's deflected off this, but it's not causing any buffeting. So I think because of that, especially with us having to do a longer ride, I'm probably going to leave this on, which I'm really surprised about. To be honest with you, I like the look of the Clearview the most. I think it looks sick. I love how wide it is. Just, I can't have my head shaking when we're going at certain speeds, right? I just can't have my head shaking. So I'm gonna test it out a little bit longer today, and we'll see. I really want to have the clear view on. It's just, you know, my head didn't shake at all. So it is what it is. So we're gonna ride with this for the rest of the day at least. I gotta say, one thing to say is weird is it's like, if you're taller, get a bigger windshield. That's the boat I was in and I am in. But yet I'm going back to the smaller one because the air I am getting hit with is, again, it's clean air. It's not redirected air.
Matt's got short little legs and then a long torso.
I got a long torso. But man, I don't know because I know with the clear view, again, they were great with customer service. Basically, you know, if you're 6'3" or 6'4", the XL one should be good for you. And I'm still getting hit. I want the other one on. So we'll see. What do you guys think? Do you like the clear view, the tall one, or do you like the little Clockworks one? Keep in mind, look at my bars too, right? What do you guys think? All right, so here we are 5 months later. And after all that you just watched, I ended up going with a different windshield. Still from Clearview, but I actually ended up running and have been running the size small from Clearview. And which you wouldn't think typically would work for me, but I found it gave me just the right amount of body protection, and I'm not getting hit with a lot of head buffeting. I get hit with clean air. But I just found with all the other sizes I tried out, I was getting a lot of head rattling, and this is just this weird magical size for me that it doesn't seem like it should fit me because of my height, but just all things considered, this size small ended up being the best one for me. I ended up riding all the way home from California with that size small. So if you see those vlogs, that's the Clearview windshield that I still have on the bike. Yeah, I mean that windshield is a little bit taller than the stock Lowrider ST shield, as well as the smaller Clockworks windshield. Clearview's is a little bit taller than that, but I don't know, it works really great for me, and I also think it looks killer too. So that after all that, I got another windshield. I don't know.
That's a good one.
So we never actually finished this oh, so stupid.